important when you're flying, and we have all of the rain that we've been seeing.
Yeah, TPA, I was looking at the camera earlier this evening, and so we had a lot of rain in that region. So if you are traveling tomorrow, it's going to be much of the same. We're good through the morning, the coast, a little bit of rain across the coastal areas, but as we move into the afternoon, that's when the faucet really turns on.
Yeah, and we've had so much rainfall.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So let's look at the numbers. I know. But it did help with the drought monitor. The drought monitor came out today, and we are seeing some nice improvements with that. But yeah, these are radar estimated rainfall totals. So keep in mind that the totals vary, and I just clicked around looking for the highest amounts. And boy, do we have some high numbers here. Anywhere from 1 to 3 inches generally in those downpours that we saw for today. Some locations, however, close to Manatee and Sarasota County had 4 inches, and then near Lake Placid and Highlands County, they had about 5 inches. Again, this is radar indicated. Now, looking at some of the airport sites, they also have little rain gauges out there, right? And the rainfall totals were much, much lower than what we're seeing on the radar. So it all depends on the site, on the location, because those downpours, even though it felt like it may have been pouring on top of your house, they were pretty isolated at times. Now, we did have a few flood advisories. They all expired. In fact, the rain pretty much dried up. We do still have a lone storm hanging on strong there, just off the coast of Manatee and Sarasota County. As we speak, slightly out to the west there, that is fizzling right now, so we don't have to worry about that. But again, across the coast, we will have some rain starting tomorrow morning, right around sunrise. I can walk you through that on Futurecast here. So here we are at midnight. Again, fairly quiet, a couple clouds out there. Then we roll into the morning hours. This is around 4:30. You see those showers starting to spring up all the way from Citrus County down to Southwest Florida, really. And as we move throughout the rest of the morning here, again, those showers will come and go, and it's very hit or miss up until about lunchtime. Once we enter into lunchtime and move beyond that into the late afternoon, evening, that's when we turn on the spigot and we start to see those downpours come across our region once again. So it's just turning on that faucet, and the atmosphere just rains itself out. So as we move into about 5, 6 o'clock, that's when things can really get hairy, and we will have some strong storms out there bringing some thunder, lightning, basically what we've had for today, and that significant rain. I wouldn't be surprised in Polk County, Hardy County, Highlands County if we did see some of those flood advisories once again around 5 to 6 o'clock. As we move into the weekend, we will start to get some drier air incorporated into our forecast, and that will help lower the rain coverage. It's not going to be completely dry, but it's not going to be quite as active as it has been. So here's the moisture content. Whenever we're above that thick green line, that's when we start to see the moisture content drop to our typical summertime pattern level. And that means the downpours won't be as frequent or as numerous. Here's another way to look at it. Look at this drier air indicated by the yellow there. This is Saturday. Some of that sneaks into our region, so that will help dry out the atmosphere. And again, it's not going to be 100% dry, but those downpours won't be as frequent as what they have been. Temperatures right now, we are stuck in the mid-70s, feeling pretty stuffy out there, regardless of that rain-cooled air. Some 80s holding on in places like Tampa. For tonight, we will generally be in those mid to upper 70s through tomorrow morning. 7-day forecast here. Tomorrow is the summer solstice, and boy, is it feeling like it. Hot, stuffy, and those 90s stick around throughout the rest of the week.